If you guys are interested in being a member, then click the join button down below to check out the available perks. The first tier is only $1. Thank you to those of you who choose to join. What's up mod squad, welcome to another Division 2 build breakdown video. Before we get into the video, if you already subscribed to me, then don't forget to smash that like button, as it really helps push our videos into the recommended section, which in turn helps the channel grow. Interaction is a big part of what helps us in the YouTube algorithm, and the extra support is very much appreciated. In today's video, I'll showcase the new Heartbreaker gear set coming to the Division 2. This is the first gear set in the Division 2 built around assault rifles, so automatically it's going to be highly favoured. Now, not messing around and getting straight into it, looking at the Heartbreaker gear set, the 2-piece gives us 15% assault rifle damage and 15% LMG damage. The 3-piece gives us 15% weapon handling, which is the same amount you get from the Striker's gear set. And when it comes to the 4-piece, you get the Heartstopper talent, which when hitting enemies with a headshot applies a pulse for 5 seconds, which is very reminiscent of the precision ability you got in Division 1, difference being it was for 10 seconds and not 5. Weapon hits on pulse enemies adds and refreshes a stack of 1% bonus armor and 1% weapon damage to pulse enemies. Max stack is 50. Now, using the chest piece increases those max stacks to 100, and when using the backpack increases the bonus armor stacks to 2%, making both the backpack and chest piece worth using. Now, one of the things I like about this set is it requires you to hit headshots, meaning the skilled will be rewarded. So potentially this brings back a little more of the skill gap when it comes to PvP, and it incentivizes PvE players to go for headshots when they typically body shot. But this is only if you're using the set without a pulse. If you use this set with a pulse, you can hit body shots and you'll get the stacks. I noticed that you have to play very aggressive in order to keep the stacks active, which makes the Heartbreaker gear set more of a run and gun build. It also pairs very nicely with the Eagle Barrel, wink wink. If you're not constantly shooting enemies or hitting headshots, then you're not really benefiting from the 4-piece. I also noticed that once you hit max armor stacks and say you get damaged enough to wipe all those armor stacks away, even though you've continued to keep chaining headshots and kept the buff active, you'll no longer gain armor anymore, so you'll be forced to drop the buff and restart it to gain the armor back. This is a set that can be used in multiple variations as well. It pairs nicely with the Ridgeway Pride chest piece, the Memento backpack, which will allow you to make an unlimited Intimidate build. There's perfect spotter versions as well, and you can use it with the new exotic mask, which I'll be making a video on real soon. From what I've seen as well, this gear set will be viable for both PvE and PvP, so in the future I'll be bringing a build video for both versions. The PvP version will most likely be a collab video with another creator, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the channel and have those notifications on. Now I've spoken a little bit about the new Heartbreaker gear set and showcased some of what it's capable of, let's get into a quick build breakdown of one of the variations I've been using during the PTS. But a quick disclaimer, this is by no means the best way to run this build. This is just a version that is showcasing how it works. I will be saving the best builds for the actual full release. Right guys, so a quick breakdown of the build I've been currently using in the PTS. Like I said, by no means is this the best version to use. It's on my PC character, which I do not use unless it's a PTS, so it's very undergeared, and the rolls on this build are not the best or how I'd like them to be either. So we're going to skip the specialization because it doesn't matter. I'm stuck using this one because it's the only one I've got spec'd out on this character, so we'll skip the specialization. The primary weapon is a Honey Badger with Optimist on it, so we get that weapon damage increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing. We've got crit chance on the scope, crit chance on the small laser pointer. We haven't got the muzzle attachment on this gun sadly, and we have 10 extra rounds in the magazine. Both the secondary and pistol don't really matter. I would use a pistol with finisher if I had it. We're just going to move straight into the gear, guys. This is going to be a quick build breakdown. So as you can see, we have the Heartbreaker gear set, 15% assault rifle damage, 15% LMG damage, 15% weapon handling like the Striker's gear set, and then you have the Heartstopper talent, headshot supply pulse for 5 seconds, weapon hits on pulse enemies, adds and refreshes a stack of 1% bonus armor and 1% damage to pulse enemies for 5 seconds. Now, it says here that it requires you to hit a headshot in order to pulse the enemy, but if you are using a pulse as a skill, or I believe they're pulsed by another player, then you can still gain those stacks. Max stack is 50. On this mask we have armor as the main core attribute, and we have weapon handling. I would change that to headshot damage because I was going for a headshot damage version of this build. We have 5.3% headshot damage via a mod. And moving on to the chest piece, and we are using the Heartbreaker chest piece, which means it increases max stacks for Heartstopper from 50 to 100, so you gain that extra damage. It kind of reminds me of Obliterate or Optimist. Looking at the attributes, we have maxed out armor at 170k, we have 9.9% headshot damage and 5% critical hit chance via a mod. That's only there because it's literally all I have, guys. Like I said, I don't use this character, so I'm very limited to what I have. Moving on to the holster, we have the Heartbreaker holster. We have 168k armor and we have 10% headshot damage. Onto the backpack, so the Heartbreaker backpack, and this increases the 1% bonus armor to 2%. This talent is very reminiscent of Bloodsucker. As you can see, we have near enough max armor at 168k. We have 9.1% headshot damage and then 5.6% headshot damage via a mod. Onto the gloves, we have the contractor gloves giving us 10% LMG damage. We got 12.7% weapon damage, 8% damage to armor, and 4.2% critical hit chance, which I'll probably switch out for headshot damage. Moving on to the knee pads, and we had the Fox pair knee pads, 10% assault rifle damage. It's not going to apply to this build. We had 12.9% weapon damage, 8% damage to targets out of cover, and 10% headshot damage. Now, this is not the greatest build, guys, as you have seen, but if you watch back through the footage and see how the build performs, even though it's not a great build and we have no watch level, we have literally a 41 SHD level, this build kicks in heroic. So you can only imagine if you have a maxed out watch, maxed out rolls, your best weapons and all that good stuff. Anyway guys, I'm not going to show you the stat sheet because it really just doesn't matter. This is a makeshift build. How it performs is how you saw in the gameplay. If you appreciate this video, if you like this video in any way, then smash that like button. We had that 500 like goal here on the channel. All these likes and comments are going to help us grow, help us reach that 40k goal. I appreciate all of you for stopping by, checking out the video. Subscribe for lots more Division 2 content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, Mod Squad.
Caution. That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.